Lamborghini's roar to turn into a Lamborghini wreck. Police dashcam video shows the powerful sports car's front end smashed to pieces.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are finally picking up our brand new build. We got about 7 hours to drive. It's around 5 in the morning right now. We're headed to Tampa, Florida. So let's hit the road. Hopefully we get there on time. Alright guys, so there was just standstill traffic pretty much on the highway, so we tried to go a different route. We're going a shortcut right here, some dirt roads. I don't know where this is going to take us, but there ain't no turning back. There's only backing out. Yeah. And there ain't no way we're going to back out with that trailer, so we're going to keep on going and hopefully we make it out. I can't believe there's still roads like this in America. Yeah, I know, right? But we're going to keep on moving here. Yeah, dude, this is sketchy. Hopefully we just don't get stuck. Bro, what are them signs? What do them signs mean, though? We're in full send mode. We survived the treacherous journey. Yeah, finally back on a real road. Real road. He successfully checked off a shortcut right there. Yeah, man. So I think that was a lot faster than sitting in that standstill. Oh yeah, that was a dead standstill, dude. Look at this. Look at the highway now. Hey, it's moving. So we're gonna head to Florida. Puerto Rico. Man, it is beautiful out here. But I think we are very close, about 7 minutes. 7 minutes away. So we're about to pull up on these boys over here in Tampa, Florida. Never been out here, so this is a very unique experience. The weather is amazing out here. Kind of want to live out here. Dude, this is awesome, dude. Definitely gonna move down here for sure. For sure, man. Got to. Look at that. Got here. I think that's the ocean. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's like a bay or something. No, that is. That's the ocean. Yeah. Which ocean is that? Pacific? That's the Gulf of Mexico. Pacific Ocean. Look at that. Look at these nice palms. I bet you could just reel in bass and whatever all day long. Every day, all day. You see them cars. Dang, look how they, what the heck? Dude, they stack I've never seen that. They stack these cars up, so this is gonna be pretty cool. Guys, we already spotted it. Look at that. Man, that thing is bad. Like, I'm talking about awesome. Let's just stop right here, go do this, go do the normal thing, pay the people. Let's go. They're about to get a fat check, so they better be happy. I know, right? I'm excited. Let's go. Can't waste no time because we got a long drive back. Guys, so we are officially Lamborghini owners right here. 2016 Lamborghini Huracan, dude. This is super crazy. I'm still in shock right now that we own a Lamborghini. Right, it's crazy, and, man. Because like a year ago we were jobless, so this is just insane for us. I mean, I'm speechless right now. Me As too, you can tell, I'm like stuttering and stuff. So I'm about to give him the form. We heard a bunch of crazy things about it from the people inside that actually know who wrecked it, and they do have a video, guys. We'll share that later. We'll share that later. So let's go ahead. I'm excited to get this thing on the trailer. So let's give him that pull-out form and get this Lambo loaded up. If anybody wants a California, it needs to be cleaned up though, but we're gonna sneak over here to this Lamborghini though. This will work. Yeah. That's the wheel. Dang, that is insane. That's the wheel for it right there?
Yep. And that's the pile of. Yeah, when we got it, they had that stuff all jammed inside. I'm like, why would you do that? That's what we were talking about. Hopefully they didn't mess up the seats. No, everything's still in pretty decent condition. There was a kid out here yesterday with one of the loaders. No, you know what? Not him. The suspension is still intact. It's still there. I put the disclaimer on there just because it covers us. Yeah. But like I said, she hit this thing pretty hard.
Yeah, I seen that video. That's crazy. Dude, that's insane. We got a good headlight here, which is around $5 grand. Yeah, I know, right? One headlight. Front end is here, all here, just like aluminum brackets, whatnot. Hood's done. But this side looks good though. Yeah, we're gonna try to get as much second-hand parts as possible. Yeah. Got a pile of parts here. Man. This thing is gonna be sick. Sketchy sounds, but it is what it is. Look at that, guys. Looks sick. Woo! You knew that was perfect. They seen the clean shoes. He's like, I hate when they load from the bottom, but you can't do nothing about it. Get her set up right. What do you think? Dude, this is awesome. Let's go grab all the miscellaneous pieces that they got left over. Oh yeah, we need all these little bits and pieces, man, for sure. Everything. So I may have to put the camera down and just try to grab as much things as I can and throw it in the back of the truck. Let's do it, man. Let's collect all this. Alrighty, guys, so we got her strapped up, so we're gonna hit the road and start heading back home. Pulled over at the gas station, but got a little crowd going on here. Look at this, guys. That sucks. But we're gonna get some fuel and we're gonna hit the road again and head back home, man. Head back home. It's getting a lot of attention, so I know everybody's gonna like it. All right, guys, so we're finally back and we're about ready to unload this thing. But before we do that, you know how we like to wash our cars before they get into the garage. So let's go ahead and give this a quick wash and then unload it. Guys, now that we got it all washed up, the real challenge is going to be trying to get this thing off the trailer, because as you know, one of the wheels is damaged. It pretty much is broke in half, like the outer piece broke off of the inner piece. So we're going to try to figure something out and hopefully we can get this thing possibly started. What do you think? Maybe, hopefully started. Hopefully we can throw the booster on it and see if it'll crank right up. That'd be nice if we could just drive it off, but if not, we're gonna pop it in neutral and roll it off. So let's hopefully we can roll it off, because that wheel is pretty bad. So let's back it up towards the garage. We do have a winch set up. If some of you guys know, we did set up a winch on one of our bays, so let's back this trailer up and try to get this Lambo off. Let's do it. Guys, so it's getting pretty dark on us, but we're trying to get it off because we got to return this trailer that we borrow. But we couldn't find a Torx fit large enough, but we managed to find something close enough where it could break them free, and which was a T70, right? Yep, it calls for a T80. Sucks these cars don't come with it, but we managed to find a T70 from around our area. Couldn't find a T80 in store anywhere, so it worked. Came off pretty easily. Now, oh man. Yo, what if we welded this to the broken rim and rolled it off that way? If we had a strong enough welder. We do have a Volkswagen spare tire here, and same lug pattern, right? Same lug pattern, so hopefully this thing will fit. Let's test it. Test it out. We may have to remove that caliper. The caliper looks huge. So we're probably gonna remove this caliper and hang it up here so we don't have to break the line loose and repump these calipers. But if we have to, we're gonna remove it. Anyway, we gotta get this car off, so let's get this caliper loosened up, hang it up here, and hopefully we have enough room to throw this Volkswagen wheel on it, because looks to be the same lug pattern, so hopefully it works. Fingers crossed. Let's get this thing off. Never broken, ever. First time since the factory. Unless they changed the brakes pads since then. I mean, there's only 7,000 miles on the car, so. Unless they were on it hard, which it don't look like the pad. I mean, the rotors look phenomenal, dude. Oh, they're a lot. Really? Yeah. Now what we need to do is throw a piece of 2x4 in here so we can actually use the brakes because we're gonna need the brakes to roll it off. And if you put a 2x4 right here, they won't completely compress. They'll just stay opened and won't mess up your brakes. So let's go ahead and strap this thing up. We're probably gonna strap it up like up here somewhere towards the back like that. Should be plenty of room. This wheel is not that wide. It's just a spare tire. So let's get this thing done, see if it works. All right, guys, so moment of truth. Hopefully this wheel fits. It's gonna make it a lot easier on us. The heck is that? Is the rotor too big? Is it? I think so. I think the rotor is just so huge. Dang. It's bigger than the wheel. So we actually found a 16-inch Volkswagen wheel, and it didn't work that way because the suspension's all still touching the wheel, but we ended up just flipping it around and just going full Savage mode on this, and we're just gonna send it like this. It's gonna work, so that's just the only way we gotta do it.
And we're just going straight back anyway, so.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna go rip it or anything. All we need to do is for it to get off the trailer smoothly without damaging anything.
Dang, this thing just needs a wide body now.
Yeah, look at this. We got wide wheels, man. It's insane.
This is crazy, but hopefully it doesn't like rub up against this trailer here, but other than that, I think we'll be fine. So
yeah,
let's keep it moving. I guess let's just drop it down and we'll slightly do some turns. And we're gonna try to get this thing started. Hopefully it'll start. Maybe won't, but we got our fingers crossed. And if it does start, we're golden. We are golden.
All right, let's see if this thing will start. I'm not gonna say it will because I don't know if it will, but the battery's all charged up. We gave it a nice charge while we were working on this, and it says it's 100%. So let me grab the key, see if this thing will crank over. Look at this, dude.
The handles pop out for you?
That is insane.
That's pretty crazy. So do the thing, man. Do the thing. Make it rip.
I hope it starts.
Nothing. Just some clicking. What's it doing?
It's clicking.
Fasten seatbelt. Ooh, do something different?
That took off the
e-brake.
E-brake, yeah.
Seatbelt didn't lock up.
Nope.
Awesome. I guess we're just gonna have to roll it off.
Engine system fault. Management system. So there's probably, I'm sure there's a cut wire up there for sure, for a fact. Either
most likely.
Cut wire or a ground.
So hey, it's gonna be exciting once we do get it started. So let's just roll this thing off, pop it in neutral.
I think it's in neutral because I just took off the e-brake and there ain't really a neutral button here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's start pushing, dude.
Dang, that's freaking cool. We just found like secret flaps.
Yeah,
like,
barely can see
you could barely see them.
Really good, but that's the screws that are holding this panel down.
And that's where the fuse box should reside. And what is it, just flat heads?
Yeah, it looks like just flat heads and we should be good.
Man, hopefully we find some blown fuses.
Hopefully we do and crank this thing right up, dude. That would be amazing. And then we can just drive it right off.
Full send backwards.
Full send. So let me get the tools and hopefully we can find that fuse. So guys, we couldn't manage to put it in neutral whatsoever, so we actually just went ahead and put some wheel dollies on the rear tires so it doesn't mess up the transmission when we're gonna drag it by this winch. We already got everything hooked up and ready to go. Everything is safe and secure, so it's gonna take a good minute to pull this off because we wanna be very careful. So we're gonna set up a time lapse for you guys and show you guys exactly how we take it off. Alright guys, so we finally unloaded it and got it into the garage. It took quite a bit of tries and we tried a bunch of little things to get this thing off as safe as possible without damaging anything else. But it is in the garage and we are happy, and it is super late, so we're gonna have to catch you guys tomorrow.
Alrighty guys, so it's actually the next day here and we're gonna do a little bit of a more in-depth walk around because we didn't have much time at the auction in Florida because we had a long drive home and we just wanted to make it here. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and walk around and show you guys pretty much what it's gonna take to get this thing repaired. So clearly up front here, you notice that you need the front bumper cover, the hood. Man, these parts are expensive, man, but
Oh yeah.
But like $2,000 for a fender. Hopefully we can find some used parts a lot cheaper. And then once we start taking apart the front end, there's a bunch of miscellaneous pieces.
Yeah, it's just gonna take apart this whole entire car, all the damaged pieces, and then stuff is just gonna keep adding up, as you can see under their radiators and stuff like that. Yes, but as for the major parts though, just the ones that you can see, like the door and the quarter panel. And if you didn't catch that little clip, some woman
actually wiped out. I got the video. It was on the news actually, so that's pretty crazy. And it looked like she actually ran into a little pole or something. Nothing too crazy, a road sign.
Yeah, you can just see right there. It was like a little pole that hit it. Could have been a lot worse, but luckily.
I can put my hand back here, so there's a hollow space back there, which is a very good sign because we wouldn't want anything to be damaged behind there. And
yeah, luckily it didn't really hit the monocoque.
Yeah, the carbon fiber monocoque. You see that it's carbon fiber here.
That's legit, dude.
And also this quarter panel, I believe, just unbolts. It's not like your typical quarter panel where it's welded on with, what are those called?
I think
spot welds.
Spot welds. This is kind of like the Viper, unbolts and snaps on there, so that is legit.
And another thing that I actually noticed just off of this door, it is still aligned here pretty much. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, all the alignments are actually pretty decent. Even the quarter panel, like if you come here, see how it got smashed there, but as you can see right here, everything is pretty decent. Obviously, it's going to be off by a few inches.
Not
as
inches.
You can see. Not inches.
Centimeters.
Yeah, obviously it's off by millimeters right here. And well, as for the rear end though, the rear end is just perfect condition, flawless, nothing too major. Nothing at all, honestly. What am I saying, major?
Nothing
I'm just
major.
excited about this car, guys. We didn't wash the engine bay because we didn't really want to pour water on it, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
We just wanted to keep it clean because it didn't start. And we're trying to work something out, try to get it started. As you've seen, we're on the trailer looking through all the little fuses and stuff like that.
And also, guys, I can't wait to start taking apart this stuff. We are going to have to take it apart to get to that starter because I believe that could be our issue. But if anybody out there is a Lamborghini specialist out there that knows anything about this, we definitely need your help.
UPS guy over there honking for you.
UPS man, I'm gonna go take care of that.
Go take care of the UPS guy over there.
All right, so moving on to the interior here, everything is actually all there other than this actual seat airbag which is deployed, which is not a big deal because you could actually get these suckers sewed right up. It's just gonna be, I guess,
hopefully if we can just find that airbag, you know what I mean?
Because I don't want to buy this whole entire seat. I know that's gonna be a couple thousand.
Yeah, it's a black leather with red stitching, so no Alcantara here. Actually is a good thing on these cars because I heard their seats, the Alcantara seats, actually wear out and they get a lot of stains in them.
Yeah, that makes sense because there is actually Alcantara just on this door right here.
Yeah,
but I do like the leather. Can't wait to detail this interior.
Yeah, it's pretty dirty in there. Look at that, guys. It looks like some water got in there from the door not shutting all the way.
But everything is there, dude. Look at this leather dash, freaking red stitching. That is nice.
Dude, that interior
it
looks like a fighter jet.
That's what I was just about to say. It looks like a dang
like the center console and stuff. That is insane, dude. It's so beautiful in here.
I think that's what they were trying to go for. Basically, the Lamborghini is kind of like a fighter jet, but then the Aventador is just complete full-on jet.
Dude, that thing is like a military helicopter, the Aventador.
So I'm glad it's not too bad in here. I'm glad it's not a dash airbag. That would have been a nightmare.
Yeah, especially the door. That's what I'm thinking about. You see how it got hit and the inside of the door is actually pretty good.
All here.
So it saved like our moldings, our door panel, and all this accessories right here that we're gonna need for probably our new door because that's not gonna come with it, right?
Look at this, guys. Check this out. This is still a good piece right here. Look at that.
Yeah.
This is a whole separate piece. I think it's good.
It may have a little crack right here. The rocker panel does unbolt.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's what I love about it.
Does it say Huracan on it?
It sure does.
Oh, dang. That's legit.
Huracan.
That is awesome, dude. I can't wait to start tearing this thing apart, but you guys are going to just have to wait.
I really want to see how they put this car together, how this car is made, and how it's different from any other vehicle. I'm sure they all got their differences, but most cars are just the same. So.
And you guys are going to go right along with us in this process, show you guys exactly everything, basically everything, how we're going to take it apart, everything. We're going to learn together on how.
This is our first exotic, and we're not afraid to dig right into it. So
Viper was kind of exotic too.
Yeah, it was a little. That one was pretty difficult. And as for this side, man, it is just absolutely beautiful. It was just untouched. It's flawless. But moving on to the interior, let me show you guys what's going on in here. It was kind of dark when we recorded.
No, you can kind of see it a little bit good. This is just the driver's side right here.
Look at that, man. It's so filthy in there, but we're gonna clean it up, as I mentioned before.
And it does have just
7,000 miles.
7,000 miles.
Let me get in here and mess with these controls here.
You got the key on you?
Oh, no, I don't.
But dude, just check that out, dude.
So sick. You got the Corsa Sport and then Strada. You got all these switches in here. We'll figure out what they are later on, but it's just amazing what's going on in here. This is like my second time sitting in a Lambo because we did sit in one when we were picking up the Hellcat, so it's just amazing to actually finally own one and get to work on one.
Yeah, that's the fun part, is working on it.
Yeah.
And some people may think the fun part is driving it, but for us, the fun part is actually taking it apart and working on it.
See what it's made of, you know what I mean? See what these Italians put together for us here. So that's pretty much gonna be a wrap for today's video. Be sure to stay tuned to see what these Americans do to this Italian car. Also guys, be sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also guys, if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe because we're gonna bring you